In today's video, we're going to be giving this pantry a much needed makeover. It is extremely messy and disorganized. So welcome into my pantry. The goal that I have for this room is to be my herbal apothecary, but also my office for my Etsy shop. This was the state of the room before any organization took place, and this footage was shot in early April of this year. Now, going into the next shot, we are at the middle point, I guess, and I started already organizing and taking a lot of the stuff out that didn't need to be there anymore. And even though it's still really messy, I think we're off to a good start here because most of the things that are not going to be belonging in here are out of here. Later on in this video, we're not only going to finish the organization of this room, but I'm also going to take you on a few errands, and we're going to see if we can find anything to help organize this room / make it really cute and just more like an herbal apothecary. So like I was saying, my main goals for this pantry are to be an herbal apothecary and office for my business. The main areas that I want to have for the apothecary side would be herbs, tea blends, tinctures, infused oils, soaps, body lotions, and then all of the separate ingredients to make soaps and body lotions. And I can't forget my seeds right here that I have a big stash of that I also need to get organized very badly. So let's start cleaning this up right now. So I'm just going to finish a little bit more organization, and then we're going to go ahead and get my daughter from school, and then we're going to be off to our first errand. Can you guess where it is? Nina, say hello. Of course, we had to make a pit stop and look at all the cute Halloween onesies and outfits for the kids. But the real reason why we came here is to look at storage options and organization bins. So I didn't have a plan of what exactly I wanted when I came into the store, but I figured I'd just look around and get ideas. And I'm showing you all the options that I found that I felt like would be the best fit in the space that I'm trying to organize. Although there were a lot of cute options, I didn't find anything that I really had to have for the space, so we ended up just going home and organizing some more. So something that really needed to get done was labeling some of my tincture bottles. And if you're making tinctures yourself, please label them because you probably will forget what they are. After that was done, I found an organizer that we already have to organize the labels for my teas. Now I'm about to move out all this stuff that I'm showing in this part that doesn't belong there anymore, and I'm wanting to put this white little cabinet thing that I have in another area of our house. I want to move it in here, and then all the bulk tea that you see on the ground, I'm gonna move that up onto the top shelf of the pantry area. So now I'm moving that little white cabinet into this space. I cleaned it off and set it there originally, but in the end of the video, you'll see that I moved it onto the other wall. So this cabinet was where I decided to finish for that day. And the following day, we decided to start off with our errand. And this day, we're going to the thrift store. We're going to the thrift store because I want to find something unique and cute for like an apothecary vibe. And I feel like thrift stores usually have something that would be perfect for that. So I'm just showing some things that I thought would be cute in there, like this little heart, maybe hanging up on the wall or something. This glass bottle, I was thinking I could do even like a vanilla extract or something. And of course I had to check out the baskets because that's just a go-to for me. But again, I didn't find anything that was really speaking to me, so we just ended up going home. Me and my sister actually have this rule where if you don't have to have it and you're not going to be thinking about it all day long after you leave, then don't get it. So in this shot here, it's basically finished. I did do a lot of work that I honestly had forgotten to film, but I got all of the teas, the bulk teas, up on that first shelf. And then I categorized everything, like I was saying in the beginning of the video, where everything had its specific shelf. And then here I'm showing all of my supplies that I use for my Etsy shop. So I've got my product containers, shipping boxes, and that packing paper and stuff like that. This is not where I keep the computer and printer, but just for the extra stuff to be stored, this is perfect. And then I added a little table to the left with my kombucha starter and a soda stream. And then in this cabinet, I just have random pantry stuff and things that I just didn't want up on the shelf. So after a little bit more tweaking, this is the final shot of the room being completely finished. I added some of these lights not only for the ambiance, but also for the herbs because it's better that they don't have direct light whenever possible. Now this pantry has a door, so it's pretty much always dark, but for the times that I'm in there, having really low lights is going to be the best for the herbs. Well, that is it for the makeover. Thank you for coming on this journey with me, and thanks for watching as always.